I'm back on. I'm gonna just brush out my hair really quick. I'm gonna use lawn straightener today to do my hair. Does anybody else just feel like a different person with more energy once you get ready? I feel like I'll probably be more productive now. Heat shield. Crazy hair, don't care kind of day. I have so much of it. In desperate need of a haircut. Desperate need. Just gonna separate my hair into section. I use my straightener on 400. I have really hard to curl, hard to straighten hair. I don't recommend that if you have very fine or colored hair, just because I don't want you to burn it off. So I just kind of grab a section and I twist the straightener around. With this underneath section, I don't get too close and pristine with how I'm doing my curls, just because there's probably gonna flatten a little bit anyway, just because of my hair type, and there's a crap ton of more hair laying on top of it than what you think. Hey, Angela. And I always curl towards the back of my hair too. I just like the way that looks better. But you do you. If you like it the other way, it's perfectly fine. It's just what I like. My neck is killing me. Does anybody have a better way to get rid of neck pain, I guess? I slept wrong 2 days ago, and I feel like I'm dying. That's exactly what it feels like. Just like that. I've tried heat. I've tried Tylenol. I'm trying to stay away from NSAIDs just because of the whole COVID thing that's going on. But I might have to. I'm getting to the point where it's debilitating. I take a small section and I wrap it around here. I'll do a closer one so you can see it up here. About 1 inch in size-ish. You go up to the root. You curl this around. I do 360 and then I just pull like that. Depending on how you hold the straightener, you're gonna get a different curl. So I usually just go right up against my head. Lidocaine patches, they make me break out. I don't know if there's something in them I'm allergic to. But you could see, like this side, I was more close down here, straight, and then this one I was more like this. So you get a different curl pattern. I've tried heat, I've tried peppermint oil. I don't know what else to do. Yeah. Right now I'm just going through and curling it a little bit. I had someone mention on my YouTube tutorial that I didn't really do much of a curl with my wave from last time. It's just because I like a straighter look on the end. than a curled one, but I'll show you kind of how I do it when I don't have a straightened edge. I always curl towards the back of my head. I'm gonna take some marula oil. This just kind of helps keep it from getting frizzy. And you just kind of pull through. Take another section. I have some crazy hair, so you know me. I have so much of it, it's insane. Goodness. Like I said, hard to curl, hard to straighten hair. Plus, I just have crazy hair in general. And has anybody tried doing their hair looking in a bone? It is not easy. You just take a section, you go up to the root, you curl, you go straight through. I personally like when I straighten the edges of my hair, but someone asked that I didn't do that because it didn't show much of a curly wave in the hair when I did that, just because my hair is so short. So I figured, why not, right? It's not like I'm going anywhere, so if it doesn't turn out, oh well. You just curl towards the back of your head. And then once it's kind of curled, you can just run your fingers through it and it's gonna give you more of that beachy vibe. I add marula oil to my hair just so it doesn't get frizzy when I mess with it. Now that I'm getting closer to the top, I have to figure out what kind of part that I want. We might do a center one today, just for something different. I'm dropping my hair ties. So much hair, guys. So much hair here. Take a small section, about an inch. I I always curl towards the back of my head. I usually do about a 360. After this, I'm definitely going to have to use some heat on my neck. Slept wrong, and I'm hoping it's better before I have to go back to work tomorrow, because that would suck. Having to put on all of those gowns and moving your neck all funky, and oh. And my hair doesn't have a whole lot of layer in it either, so when it gets to the front, it is kind of harder to see because it is so much longer and no layer. I'm gonna brush through it just to make sure that it is flat when I straighten it or curl it or whatever. Because if it's not gonna lay very well. I turn towards the back of my head just because I like the way that looks. And depending on how straight, caught the other one, you hold the straightener against your head, depends on, I mean, it's gonna make your curls look different too. My hair is both. I have wavy, curly, straight. I have everything in my hair. I don't find it any harder than using a curler to curl. Actually, I find it easier for me. Just with the curling irons, I typically burn myself more. I don't know why. Yeah, especially, I would just practice. You can, especially with this whole COVID thing going on, it gives you definitely plenty of time to try and figure it out. I think your main thing is figuring out how you like your hair styled. Because you can curl differently depending on how you hold the straightener. You can get tighter ones, you can get looser ones. I feel like if you use the curler, you only get one shape. I definitely do think if you use a straightener, you're gonna get more of a variety in the way your hair curls, it's gonna look more tousled than if you curl it. I have a smaller one. This one is probably 1.5 inches-ish, I think. You just kind of run your hair through. If you see sections that it doesn't look like it's wavy enough for you, you can just curl it more. I have really hard to curl, hard to straighten hair. My straightener right now is at 400 degrees. Okay. I really, honestly, I cannot tell. Looking into this camera, I'm gonna pull out a mirror because I can't tell. Might do a smaller one here. If you have a hard time, like your hair doesn't hold, I recommend you try, it's a sea salt spray. It kind of gives your hair more of a grit for it to hold on to. Let me go grab it. I'll show you what it looks like. So it's by Launch. It's like a texturing spray. Try it. See if that helps. I also like this smoothing balm too when I straighten. It seems to stay straight longer too using it. And I also think if you have dirtier hair, it seems to hold better too. So like day one, it usually doesn't like to hold very well just because you don't have all of the oils in your hair. So I would use that texturing spray with it. See if that helps. Message me if you have any questions. Ouch, I just hurt my neck. I am here to help. Bye, guys.